happen to like this video, be sure to subscribe, like, share, notification, and any other button you can possibly think of. Oh, I'm coming out of my blackout. What was it that made you, my guitar friends out there, want to first pick up your guitar? Now, when I was young, especially in my workplace, I used to get heavily bullied. Now, I didn't actually start playing until I was 29, and I'm 49 on the 25th, which is July. And basically, I thought, on a silly billy note might I add, one of the bullies at my workplace, he decided to buy himself a really cheap guitar. He's like, I'm going to play guitar, I'm going to learn guitar. And I thought, oh, I don't know, I'll buy a guitar as well. Yeah, maybe I'll fit in. Maybe I won't get bullied and all that stuff. And he actually gave it up about a week later. But me, I carried on with it. It was a really hard struggle to begin with because I'm not musically trained. I've got nobody in my family who's musical. And, you know, being bullied and not fitting in and all that sort of like square peg in a round hole kind of deal, it's kind of always been a bit tough. But I chopped on with it. I was heavily into the Smiths when I first started. I discovered Gary Moore. I was watching MTV at the time, and I'd have been about 20, 21 sort of like age, something like that. And I saw Gary Moore on MTV. It was A Cold Day in Hell from his new album, After Hours. And my jaw just dropped. It all changed after that. It was like the heavens have opened and some god had dropped out and landed in my lap, because I went from really idolising and obsessing about the Smiths to Gary Moore. Now, the Smiths were never going to take me on the guitar journey that I ever really wanted to go on, really. But when I saw Gary Moore and doing all those fast wailing guitar riffs and things, oh, my jaw was just on the floor every time. And then obviously I bought the albums as time went on, and I discovered a lot of his earlier stuff like Out in the Fields and Murder in the Skies and Victims of the Future and Parisian Walkways, and it goes on and on and on. And then I discovered Steve Vai and Joe Satriani, and it's kind of like a big musical tree. You know, you've got one branch, Gary Moore, and then you just discover Steve Vai, Joe Satriani. Then you got another two branches, and then you discover these, and you discover them. And Dream Theater, top band, might I say. One of my favourite bands. Absolutely brilliant. Images and Words were my first album on that. And I got a guitar magazine, and it had Under a Glass Moon guitar solo on it, and I was like listening to that and like, who's the hell Dream Theater? I went out, got the album, oh my god, another one. But what was it, my friends? You hooked me up down in that comment section of doom with what made you first pick up that guitar. Maybe you have a similar situation to me, something like that. Or maybe you've got a very musical family and your parents were always like, hey son or daughter, hey, go and pick up that guitar. You know, maybe it might have been like that. But hook me up. I'd love to hear your stories. If you happen to like this video, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any more of my videos. And with that being said, do practice too hard, because you know it's going to make you better. And with that being said, my friends, bye.